Good morning, all. Ira Epstein of Linn Associates with your morning flash update, and this is for Monday, and we're sitting here now on the 22nd of March, 2019, about 9:20 a.m. Central Daylight Time. For those of you that subscribe to my morning flash video, and I'll talk about that at the end, you'll notice I'm now out about an hour earlier. I think you'll like the timing. I didn't find it difficult to get in that much earlier, and away we go. So, mixed economic bag. That's why your stock market's down. You'll notice the dollar did poke through the highs that it's made this week. Eurocurrency's getting hit fairly hard. Weak economic data there. Weak economic data in the U.S. and Europe weighing today on energy prices. Mixed bag, of course, as we're taking a look at the corn and the wheat. You're going to hear a lot of talk today on financial TV about curve yield inversions. And it's true. It's all happening. And is that the sign that a recession is coming is what traders are going to ask. Let's go, if I could, for just a minute here and get you to where, well, I'm hitting the wrong button. There we are. Let's get to the day's data, because some of the data is quite good, like the National Association of Realtors. Existing home sales up 11.8%. You know mortgages have been falling. They're continuing to fall, and we're in spring, right? So you're starting to see the traffic build for that. That's one of the things that's happening. This is not new homes, existing homes, though, and that's a big, big item. As you look at the existing home sales, 5.5 million units sold, median price $249.5, and that's up about 3.5%, and the inventory 3.5 months. I remember that when there were 4 in front of that. Wholesale inventories up larger than the trade thought at 1.2%. They were looking for up 0.2. The sales were good. They jumped 0.5% from being down 1 percentage point last time. And the inventory ratio 1.3. Now here's where data gets real muddled in Europe. The good part is the service sector in Germany was at 54.9, above the forecast of 54.5, but it's still below the last month's 55.3. The bad news is their March manufacturing PMI in Germany, 44.7. They were expecting 48, and that's below last month's 47.6. There's big problems. You think there aren't? It's scaring people so that the 10-year Bund yield went below 0. You heard me. You invest money now in the Bund. It's at minus 0.2%. At yield, you get back. You hold it, and you get back less money than you put in. And here's what that looks like. You might say, why not go to other places and invest? Well, get into America with the differential the banks charge for locking up currencies wipes out some of that gain that you might think. But that's rather nasty. In Fox Business interview today, President Trump said he still thinks a deal with China will happen. When? And the walk back we're hearing from China is rather sizable. You know, they're going to measure in a large way who they think is going to win the presidential election, and that, I'm sure, is going on. He also said that the U.S. will be able to keep 25% tariffs on automobiles ongoing. I don't think we import automobiles from China, so I'm not quite understanding what that's about. Not a lot of them. South Korean Unification Ministry walked. They said that the North Koreans immediately withdrew from their joint liaison office. So North Korea is not happy about what the president did. And the EU is playing with dates to extend Brexit. They still got to vote this in the House of Commons. It's anybody's guess where this all goes. So when you look at all this, you can see the mess we have in the market today. Stock market, is it up, is it down? I'm going to be on Bloomberg at 9:50 this morning. Promise you they're going to be talking to me about this, and we'll see what I say, right? Morning subscriber video. You know, the one thing I like to do in the morning is, and I get here early now. Today I was in the office recording 7 o'clock or so. And what it is I am able to give to you my trade ideas before now the markets are opening so you can work with it. Do I think there's a big difference of getting them out an hour later? I guess to you it is. Therefore, it works for me. It is. I cover 40 charts, and I cover them in sectors for you. So I'm hoping you're having a cup of coffee as you sit back, and I'm going to go through and throw out day trades, position trade ideas, tell you what I think the pros are doing, where they're doing it, in all these different sectors, including 4 or 5 ETFs that cover the major commodity sectors, and I'll throw what I think you want. And what's the idea here? The idea here is you got your own trade idea anyways. Maybe you're looking to see what somebody else's idea on that same subject is. I'm always doing that. I get advisory services. You think I don't read them? Come on. I don't live in my own little cocoon here. I like to see. So as I do that, you can too. 26 cents a day to give it a try. Give it a try. $7.95 for 30 days. Call us, or you can go to our website, www.iraepstein.com. You let us know. And if there are things you want covered in there, just write me. Epstein at Linn LLC. I'll review it and see if it makes sense for the whole group. I'm Ira Epstein. Have a great weekend. See you at the end of the day videos later this afternoon. Trade well.